Hello. It's been a little bit of a wild ride. I don't even know. The last couple of months for some, right? Emotional triggers, trauma resolution, memories coming up, physical pains, aches, illnesses, concussions, falling out of trees, hurting backs, car accidents, relationships changing, ending. Really, really a lot going on for people, right? Never mind what we see happening in the collective. And if you take anything away from the video today, what's coming through to share immediately right now is to start to take a look at how we are each contributing to division and separation and segregation, right? Because anything that we're seeing out in the world, we have the opportunity to take a look at is like, how am I contributing to that? Not only with others in my life, but even within myself. Apparently there's a few of us in here. And because this is how we evolve, this is how we grow, this is how the consciousness continues to expand and the world continues to evolve. And each of us on a soul level, on a spiritual level. And so what I see happening is that many of us that have been going through some, really hard times, these opportunities for growth and expansion and, releasing inner density that we hold within our physical beings, within our emotional field, within our minds, within our energy, to release the density, to let go of the limiting beliefs, to heal the trauma that holds us back, to get clear about what our standards and our boundaries are in life, in relationship with others and ourselves. And so it's been showing up in these outer experiences for us to make choices, to make different decisions, to do something differently. And so all of this time, these past couple of months, we've been preparing. We've been prepared. We're being prepared. All of these triggers, all of these life events, all these relationship changes, all of the car accidents and the physical ailments that we're experiencing are giving us the opportunity to clear inner density, to clear our fields of what holds us back from embodying who we truly are, to seeing through that veil, to remembering who we really are, these spiritual beings in this physical body having this experience. So the things that we see outside in the world that trigger us, those are our opportunities for us to create the change within ourselves and our own lives. And so as we've been doing that for the last couple of months, we're being prepared for this next phase of evolution. Some of us have been taken down a little bit these past couple of months in regards to, life events and health and such that I've already mentioned, in order to allow space for more of who we are, the essence, our soul, our energy, to embody these physical vessels. Think about, what's happening in the world right now and how it's affecting, and it's going to affect each of us very differently. We're seeing that. It's like we're all in one big movie theater, but we're watching different movies. And so what can we be responsible for? Ourselves, our own healing, our own resolution within that we see outside of ourselves, taking responsibility for our emotional triggers and doing the healing work that's required, because this next phase we're going into is embodying more of who we are on an energetic, soul, spiritual evolution level, as we as a collective are birthing new levels of consciousness. And in that, in embodying more of who we are, we get to integrate our superhuman abilities and capabilities, right? So beyond the six senses as a physical human, right? You know, going into these shamanic gifts of knowing, of seeing, of feeling, right? And this is so important, especially for empaths and sensitives, because as the veil is thinning, as we're like on a really fast ride towards this embodiment, it's like we are getting more in touch with like our telepathy skills, actually being able to feel other people's energies and emotions. And it's important to know how to work with your own energy field and your own emotions so that you're not taking on other people's stuff. I'm seeing happening moving forward is it's so important that each of us get out of, clear out the density within, get really clear how to work with energy, emotions, and consciousness so that we can be these, grounded, leaders or even living examples of embodiment, of not being triggered or swayed or seduced by drama, by really understanding like who we are as empowered beings. We have the capability and we have the capacity to change our experiences, and everything that's happening right now is pointing us back into ourselves to realize and remember that. So don't get caught up in the drama, don't get caught up in the chaos, become responsible for the emotional triggers that happen, because that points us back in, that points you back into like where the density is, where's the limiting belief that I'm holding on to that is being invited to come up and out. Because when we clear, just like when we clear out a closet, it gets a little messy in between. And so this is why it's like this period of time as we're approaching this next level of expansion is like really listening to your body, doing the inner work, releasing the density, doing the healing work, making this space for more of who we are to come through. And it does take a lot of responsibility to have these capabilities of these shamanic gifts, these extra senses, these superhuman powers, this process of opening up to allow the embodiment is like where we've been and where we're at right now, so that we can live more empowered and integrated with like who we are and what we are capable of. And that's what everything is showing us right now, is a reminder of who we are. To summarize that, the triggers, the emotional triggers, are a responsibility to go inside and see what's mine here. The second thing is we start to take a look at, where am I contributing to what I'm seeing out in the world, right? What I'm seeing reflected back, how am I contributing to that? Right? So whether it's fear, whether it's separation, whether it's segregation, whether it's anger, captivity, I don't even know. It's like whatever you're seeing, like how is that in here and how am I contributing to it with myself and others? We are shifting and changing, and the more that we can become comfortable with change and comfortable with the temporary discomfort, as we are integrating more of who we are, the smoother the process is going to be. So, taking 100% responsibility. And when we do that for everything that's happening, right? Because it's so amazing that we get to manifest these parking spaces or money or relationship, right? But we have to understand that we're manifesting everything, and everything is for us. This is where we are like leading the change in our own lives and then being examples for others. And lastly, the next cleanse begins September, I believe it's the 12th. It's a Sunday, and we're going to be together for 3 weeks. And what's coming through is actually, and this is the first time I'll be doing it, is that if you actually just want to be a part of the group course, which is called Embody, or Embodied, it's still coming through me, is you can just get the course, but it's going to be intertwined with a mind, body, energy detox and cleanse. And I feel it's just so imperative for those that are energetically sensitive, empathic, to be clearing out your internal system so that you can be really a clear vessel, right? So clearing out on the physical level, the cellular level, the DNA level, all of your organs, as well as the energetic, emotional aspect of life. This is a holistic cleanse. It's like clearing out the junk folders in your computer, or the search in your internet history. You clear that out, things start moving faster, right? You empty your trash can on your computer, things start moving faster. They start working more effectively. Well, that's what we want to do with our inner system. Everybody that has gone through these cleanses that I've been doing come through with more energy, more clarity, business inspiration, physical aches and pains relieved, cravings gone, weight lost. I really see that it's so imperative that we, to clear out, to make space on all of the levels, mind, body, spirit, energy, so that more of who we are can integrate, and that through the processes that come through in the groups that I run are these ways to integrate and operate through your world as an embodied, sensitive, empathic person in the world. More to come. I will come back and post a link if you want to make sure you don't miss it. Make sure that you either sign up on my newsletter, makebigmagic.com, on the top right-hand side. Oh, the last thing that I will leave you with is if you sign up, so I know we don't start until September, if you sign up by the end of August, you get $50 back in your office, where we get the supplements from. So it's supplements that are going to cleanse the physical body, but also to rebuild. And on the DNA level, to rebuild on a cellular level, to rebuild your mind, the strength of your digestion, the strength of your elimination system. But it also have access to essential oils, natural cleaning products. So you get a $50 credit if you sign up by the end of August. If you felt like this was helpful, or you know somebody that could use listening to this message, maybe there's somebody that's going through hard times, understand, physical things happening, major life shifts happening, send this to them. We need to feel that we're not alone. And that's what I feel like coming together for Embody is going to be like, is like, okay, guys, it's been pretty rough. Let's come together. Let's lock arms. And because when we're going beyond our own comfort zone, it could be really easy to be doing things, find reasons and excuses to pull ourselves back to not do the thing. But when we're inside a group, when we're locking arms with each other, there's this level of support and encouragement that, you just feel when you're part of a group and a part of a community.